I'm here with Ann-Kristin Hakansson, President of the Indigenous Peoples Task Force, an NGO representing Indigenous peoples around the globe. Ann-Kristin, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you for inviting me.
I'd like to start off by asking you about your reasons for becoming a member of the ITU telecommunication development sector.
Well, we participated actively during the WSIS process and then came into contact with the ITU through the Navajo Nation, that is also a sector member. And coming towards the end of the WSIS process during Tunis, we decided we wanted to continue to work with ICTs for Indigenous peoples, and then formed our organization. And eventually then decided to at least apply, and happily we also became members of the ITU as sector members.
Can you tell us a little bit about the activities of the Indigenous Peoples ICT Task Force and how they relate to the work of the ITU?
Well, we have several reasons, but the first thing we did was to set up a portal, an Indigenous Portal, where we wanted to be also an Indigenous portal, an Indigenous run portal and managed by Indigenous people. And also capacity building. There's a lot of need among Indigenous peoples. ICT is also quite unknown in many parts, but there are also a lot of very skilled Indigenous people, so we don't all need capacity building, but it's a task that we want to work. We're often looked at as a target group only in need of something, and that is true, but we also want to be not only a target group but also a resource, and hopefully we can be that within the ITU. We're going to try to do everything we can and contribute with all that we can. It's our first meeting today, or this TDAG, so we're getting to know the ITU a little bit, how it works from the inside, but hopefully we can contribute and work together, of course, in one of those special programs, perhaps, for Indigenous people.
Ann-Kristin Hakansson, thank you very much for being with us today.
And thank you for the interview.